Welcome to Hartman Castle. I'm your host Blake, and I want to give you a full tour. So if you are coming to stay with us, you know what to expect, how the layout and where the beds are, and what room is what. So follow me, let's take a look. Now, as we go on this tour, I'm going to point out a couple things that are really cool to note, but I'm not going to give you any spoilers. So this top room that you come into, there's no beds. This is really kind of a nod to Donald Hartman, the original builder of here. We've got a lot of stuff that he wrote some books. We've got some manuscripts. We've got all the elaborate trim work that he did. We've got some newspaper articles from when he did build this place. The front doors that you saw right when we walked through from the drawbridge, he hand built and laid all of the metal work. Just a lot of attention to detail in this place. So when you come to stay with us, just take note of all that. It all is hand cut by him. It took him 30 years to build this place from 1975 to 2005. And then it took us a little over a year to renovate it, to bring it back to life. So really excited to have you on this journey. Let's go check out the next level. This is our first level with obviously a baby grand piano, but also with a bed. So we've got one of two king beds here in this room. We'll call it an open concept bedroom because it is open with a balcony above from the level that we just came through. You also have a full queen pull-out couch here. And then this closet was a coat closet. When we took the property over, we converted it into a half bath. So you do have a half bath right here in this closet. And then we'll call this building 1, level 2. And then before we go into building 2, we'll go down to level 3, building 1, level 3. So follow me. All right, so building 1, level 3, we're down here. Again, very unique bed setup. So kind of somewhat of an open space, but we've got these two concrete platforms with mattresses in them. So you've got 2 more bed spaces here. And then behind my cameraman, you've got an exterior entrance that goes in between building 1 and building number 2. And then one of my favorite rooms, really because it's mostly underground, so it stays very cool, is this. We call it the red room. Really cool sconces here on the wall. And you've got a double down here. A lot of custom built-in woodwork that Mr. Hartman did back in the day. So this is my favorite room down here. Go back up into building 2. Come on. Level 1, building 2, so the whole topography slopes down to the water, so we're exiting the middle level of building 1 onto the top level of building 2. And this is kind of a hangout area here. We've got 2 pull-out couches right here. And then behind me is the master bedroom. So we've got the master suite right here. We did need to get a full bath access for all the bedrooms that I just showed you. And that's what this is here. You've got that half bath in building 1, but you got a master suite here. And then I'm gonna show you a little secret. Here's that secret access to a full bathroom. So you've got your master suite behind this wall, but this is access for those other bedrooms to come into a full bath. And of course, you've got an entrance from your master bedroom as well. Follow me in here. This room was a full remodel, freestanding tub. Take a look at the detail with the master. Again, not giving away too many secrets, but a lot of cool things we did in here. So we're in the master suite here. This is another favorite room of mine just because of the views. So step over here. You've got this sliding door that takes you out to your private balcony overlooking the water. Think about waking up right here. Your sun rises over there. Got a cup of coffee. This is your second of 2 king beds in the entire property. From the bottom of your steps, you can take a right into that living room, or you can take a left. This living room, this is a little bit more formal, but it blends in with your dining room over here. You've got a big table that seats 8. And then one of the cool things that we found, all this furniture that was not porous, had a lot of fabric on it that we could clean up really well and refinish, we did. And so a lot of these pieces are original, and we encourage you to use a lot of the glassware that we have here. That's what it's here for. It's not just for looks. So use this stuff when you come and stay with us. There's a lot of cool, all of these cabinets are filled with glassware that's all very unique to the place. So use these. Pushing in here, we've got the kitchen. This was a full rebuild for us. And so everything you're seeing in here is new. Try to make it as functional as possible. So of course you've got your big views of the water through here, but a lot of updated amenities, all new appliances. We do provide water for you. So if you want to bring a case of water, you can take that down to the water, but if you want to just bring your big Nalgene, we've got this for you in this little butler's pantry. We've got a whole coffee bar set up in here and then a microwave behind me. Come take a look at that. Here's some more cups that are pretty fun to use if you want to be king of the castle for the day. And we've got them all set out for you to use, so don't be shy. There's another pull-out couch right here. This is a queen. We've got linens for it in this box right here. We've got that marked on the wall. So this does fold out as well. So this is another sleeping spot. And then let's go downstairs. We did a lot of wallpaper work in here because there was a lot of shag purple and green carpet on the walls. And while it looked kind of cool, that was not really what we were going for. So came back with some wallpaper, which was pretty fun to do. So taking a U-turn at the bottom of these steps, it goes into that we're in the basement of building 2. So somewhat underground. Just take note of all the kind of details, even though it's got kind of an Asian theme in here, the details that Mr. Hartman built as he did this. This was his wallpaper. We did not put this one up. This door right here is our storage room. It will remain locked. Come take a sneak peek. There's nothing secret back here. It's just linens, pillows, little stuff that we use to turn the property before you get here or after you get here. So locks from the bottom down here. Please force it because it can break. Just admire the pretty door and move on. In this back corner, we do have our bunk room. So we've got 2 twins built in as a bunk room, and then just a tiny little bed over here if you have a child with you that wants to sleep there. Behind this door is somewhat of a mechanical closet. It's our hot water heater, and we are in a well system for now. That may change in the future, but for now we're on a well system. That's what this goes to. If we lose power, we lose water. So just keep that in mind, but that's what this is. Really nothing to do in that closet for you. Mechanical closet is in here as well. You've got your furnace set up. One thing to note is we've got some cases of water in here, but we've got the 5-gallon water refills that will sit in here for you as well. So if you run out and drink that whole one upstairs, this will be your refill. All right, let's go out to the middle party deck is what I like to call it. But first we push through. This is our game room. So coming down the bottom of the steps from the living room upstairs, we've got this big game room. This piece of furniture is filled with cards, board games, all kinds of stuff, poker table here, TV, and then arcade as well. So this is a very fun room because it leads out into the party deck I'm about to show you. Before we go there is a full bathroom down here. So the rest of the beds that we've talked about since the master suite, we've got a full bathroom in here for those guests to use. And then next to here, we've got a full laundry room. So if you're staying here for a couple days, you need to dry some lake towels or wash them. We've got 1 washer and actually 2 dryers, just to make sure that you don't have a hang up or any delay in getting your stuff washed. And then that's for our cleaners as well. I have a little dartboard behind me. Let's go out to the party deck. So a lot going on out here. To my left, we've got a 36-inch Blackstone grill. We keep propane stocked for you, so you should not have an issue running out there. Again, if you're here for more than a week, that may be something that we may bring you a replacement tank, but you should be good there. Of course, a big table here. We've got a fountain in the corner. And then on this side over here, there's a little closet. And in this little closet over here are a lot of your outdoor game storage. So you've got your putters, your golf balls for the putt-putt course. There's some cornhole boards, your pickleball paddles, and all your stuff goes in here. You've got some water toys and floats down there. And so this is where you'll pick up that stuff and also where you will return it when you finish. Feel free to use the blower and the extension cord to blow off the putt-putt course if you're here when there's a lot of leaves and stuff in the way. As you're going back and forth in that closet, watch your head because this is kind of low. All right, before we get into building number 3, I'm actually going to take you halfway up this little staircase and show you where it goes. As you're coming up these stairs, note the view on your right of the putt-putt course and water. All right, those double sliding doors out of the kitchen actually put you here. So this goes back into the kitchen / living room. So you've got a little entertaining deck up here. And then behind you, this little house has a lot of glassware in it. It all came with the castle. Feel free to use it, explore. I would suggest washing anything you use first, as this is an unconditioned room and it just does sit in here. So again, it's just extra glassware to use if y'all want to feel fancy while you're here. All right, let's go down to building 3. I like to call it the summer house. I like to think of this as the party room. So we've got a huge table here in the middle. It's about 12 feet long. We've got extra chairs you can stack around it. So you can have, your whole crew of 20 or 30 people here between the kitchen, middle party deck, and this big room set up to eat. A big fireplace that's just for decorations. Please do not try to start a fire in here. That could be a huge hazard. We've got a big TV screen on the wall as well behind you for if you're here for football weekends or any kind of games, or if it's raining outside, you want to watch some movies. And then over here, we've got the ping pong room. This was just screened in when we took the property over, and we finished it out with air conditioning and glass windows. So it's a little bit more enjoyable, and you also have beautiful views of the water. One cool thing to look out for, so the Royal Dean and Donald Hartman's Castle, established September 25, 1960. As we were going through and cleaning stuff out, we actually found their wedding invitation, which was that date. So this is when their marriage was established, not the castle, which was a common misconception. We do have a dungeon and basement here. Let's go check it out. Actually, before we go down there, you do have a full bathroom here as well. This is your walk-in shower, and that can service the bunk room that's across the party deck or this dungeon we're about to go down to. All right, another cool spot in the castle. So behind here, you've actually got another bed believe this is a double behind these curtains. So we call it the dungeon, but another sleeping spot. And then of course you got that full bath above you. Same thing over here, you do have a fireplace, but as our signs say, this is just for looks. Please do not try to start a fire in these. Out this door, we do have our bottom deck. Take a look at it. So everything you're seeing down here is new. We did rebuild all of the wooden structures, but this is a really fun spot. The putt-putt course is on this same level, so you can walk right over, play a quick game, or come out here and just relax in these lounge chairs. This is our putt-putt course. It's a 9-hole course. We had really fun building it. This was not here. This was just a big embankment when we got the property. One thing to note is we've got a lot of obstacles on here, some concrete statues, some wooden miniature castles built, suit of armor sitting out here. Please don't move them. So some of them are fragile and can fall apart, so you can't just leave them where they are. But have a lot of fun out here. This is a good spot. Okay, so we've got these paved sidewalks on the right side of the castle that take you from the very top to the very bottom. You're going to be getting your steps in if you stay with us. But this is building 1 behind me, little breezeway or catwalk to building 2. And then right over here is our purple house, or you may read it referred to as our library. But this is 2 more bedrooms. So on this bottom, call this our dragon room, and you've got a double bed in here. And then going up these steps, you've got the upstairs. It's about twice as big as that bottom space. You've got a double bed in there as well. When you arrive at your castle stay, this is where you'll park. So this is a gravel circle drive that comes around the pickleball court. You'll park up here. If you arrive at night, there's a switch on this tree right here. If you flip that, it does turn on 3 big LED spotlights that lights up this whole area, so you're not trying to unload in the dark. If you have more cars, then you can probably fit 7 or 8 in this circle drive. You can probably fit 10 or 12 more right off the road by the dumpster behind you. There's plenty of off-street parking, so parking should not be an issue for you. Once you park in your unload, this is where you'll walk down. Please don't try to pull your car down here. It'll tear up a lot of things, also probably including your car. So you'll unload and walk down here to the front, and this is where you enter. If it happens to be raining when you get here, there is spot for 1, maybe 2 small people in the bell tower to hide from the rain as the drawbridge is lowering. But on my right over here, we do have this big open space that is specifically designed to wait for the drawbridge to open. If it is raining or bad conditions outside, you can stand under there. The drawbridge does take over 2 minutes to lower, and it is very loud. We just ask you don't play with it. We've got a lot of instructions in that, and that you've already been sent.